Hey guys, today I'm gonna go over the dumbbell bench press, how to do it, why I like it over the barbell bench press. So before I do that, I want to go over the setup. So I want to show you without the dumbbells and with the dumbbells. So I have the dumbbells on my thighs, and this is might not seem super important, but it's actually pretty important to avoid dumb injuries. So I'm in dumbbell set. Now when I sit back, I want to keep my legs up, and this gets me into my dumbbell position here. Okay, and then when I need to come up, I want to take my legs and swing them up and bring them back to my thighs. This avoids like doing that drop where you're laying on your back, you drop into this awkward shoulder position, and you just beat your shoulders up. So it might not be super important when you're doing lighter weight, but especially when you're doing heavier weight, you can't actually just like get hurt just doing this, and it's not even doing the exercise, which is kind of stupid. So when I do the bench press, I'm gonna lay down on the bench, and I want to make sure that my chest is tall. So I want to take my shoulder blades and act like I'm doing a row and pin my shoulder blades on the bench. Now, this is more of a powerlifting move, and some guys would be like, if you're not a powerlifter, you don't need to do this. But I particularly like this because when you do that, your chest is out, and then when you do the press, the elbow doesn't come super far behind the shoulder. But when the elbow does come behind the shoulder, so if you do any exercise like this, what happens is this humerus, this bone joint, is going to push on the front part of your shoulder ligaments, which is real bad for your shoulder health. Which is why like most dips are really crappy for your shoulders, especially the dips you do on the bench. So I want to keep my shoulder blades pinned, chest nice and tall. So I have a big puff chest up as high as I can. And to do the press. And what kind of helps you get to this position is as you lower the weight, think that you're doing a row. Like you're rowing and then keeping that shoulder blades on the bench, chest out. And then we want to talk about tempo here. So I want to make sure I take about 3 or 4 seconds down. This ensures that I'm not using momentum, I'm not banging up my joints with really fast movements, plus a longer tension and more stretch at the bottom because I'm going slower is going to help with building muscle more. So I want to go 3 or 4 seconds down, get about right here, pause for maybe 1, 2, even 3 seconds, and I want to explode up without losing that shoulder blade contact. As far as depth goes, we want to come about here. Elbow should come behind the torso a little bit, but get a slight stretch. I want to do these big sets of ranges of motion. As far as like joint alignment, when I come down, I want my elbow to be above my elbow joint. So let me show you those. So that is how to do the dumbbell press. Now I'm gonna give you a few reasons why I really like the dumbbell press, especially over the barbell bench. Everyone has different shoulder anatomy, meaning like how the arm socket plays into the shoulder socket. So which is why some people can go overhead and it feels really good to them. Other people, when they do it, it feels like shit. It's probably just the way, either muscle tightness, but even the way your joints are structured, and there's really nothing you can do about that. So some people might feel real good being out here with the dumbbell presses, but you can adjust it. You can adjust what angle feels good for you from here to here. You probably want to your elbow slightly in, like at least like this, but this might feel really good for someone, and for another person, this might feel like really shut on the shoulders. So this allows you to customize the exercise to your individual shoulder anatomy, which is really important. Because of that, and because of just how dumbbells work, and you're not stuck in this rigid position that you are with a barbell, it's very joint friendly on the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, like those 3 areas that a lot of guys who've been lifting for a long time, they usually have problems with that. And another step you can do to take this even further is you can slightly lift the bench by putting a plate underneath it, either on the head or I would call the tail, make it like a slight incline press, a slight decline press. This allows for a better, a more shoulder-friendly exercise because you have less likely to hinge your shoulder joint, which is kind of when your ligaments might snap on like your humerus right here. So if you do the dumbbell press and you're working the form and it still doesn't feel great in your shoulders, try to slightly incline it or slightly decline it and see if that helps. So that's how you would do a dumbbell bench press. That's why it's probably better than a barbell bench press for 90% of the people. If you have any questions, let me know. If you're looking for coaching, I'm gonna put the link to my one-on-one online coaching in the description. So make sure you check that out.